Welcome to some Friday night hockey at the Garnet Bay Rickard Recreation Complex. With the playoffs right around the corner, this is an important game. The last two could be very important for the Adam AAA Toros. The only team they'd be able to pass is the Peterborough Petes for 8th spot. Peterborough's in tough with their final 3 games where they've got to play Whitby, Barrie, and York Simcoe. So Toros have got to do their job and hope for some help on the other side if they want to finish in the 8th spot. Right now they've got to take care of the Quinte Red Devils, who have won all games in this regular season series. With the Toros, Dobbs trying to chip this out, and Clute keeps that in. Clute sends it to the net. That's over the stick there at the side and taken away there by Cadicolo on the other end. Adam Cadicolo tries to go with it, chipped off his stick, and back up the other way comes Quinte in the zone. There's a shot. There's the first save by Shaw. And instead of covering it up, leaves it off there for Jackman as he saw no Quinte Devil out in front. Foley picks that off, and it's offside. Face off just outside the Toros line now. Baker, or Boyce, tries to get away with a pass there. Gets it up there for Legacy. Legacy getting up there with the bow shot. That hit up stick, doesn't make it the way to Reed. Legacy takes it behind the net now. Gets it back to the line, trying to get a shot through a screen now from the blue line. It gets tipped and knocked down out in front by Black Jersey. Up they come through center. Nice move to get around the defender there. Was Foley, who drops it off there for Golly over his stick. And that one gets rolled in right to Shaw. This one, he's going to cover up for a face-off. Cybolski will take this offensive draw now versus Arda. One there by the Toros. It hit the side of the net for Nolan Lee. Around the boards again for Adam Baker. Baker tries to get it out. Here's Alvarez on the loose puck. Over here for Lee. It gets cut off there on the other corner by Cybolski. Gets it back to the line. Taking a shot to the net. It gets knocked down by the Toros. And they started out with Keaton Arda's lead pass for Adam Baker. Baker getting up there with Riley Brandt. Couldn't get through that last line of defense. Chips that out at center. From his own end, McCaslin is racing after that puck here in his own end. And he'll start this from his own zone with a pass over here for Baker that gets stripped aside. Shot way over the mark. Coming off on the other side to the right. Chisholm tries to keep that in here for Quinte, taken aside by Riley Brandt. And a lead pass for Baker, who finds Arda. Arda had a man on him, so he couldn't cut to the goal. Kept in by Hudson Bishop, though. Bishop shot. Catch save. There's the first save there for Reed. Face-off is off to the right. Back to the line for Dwyer. He can't keep that in. It was offside as Cadicolo touched it up. Offside call, gets moved outside the blue line. Jackman to take this draw now. He beats him on the face-off. Nice play by Sterling to regroup himself. Got it up there past the line. Late pass for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs is trying to get through. Nice play as he smartly puts it into the corner there for Jackman. Jackman looks out in front. Ethan Jackman in front of the net. Tipped on goal. Stopped there into the pads of Reed. Face off one cleanly. Zane Dwyer with it. Trying to put it into the corner. From behind the net now, Blake DeBow. DeBow. He's coming off a pretty good game against Markham, and he potted the hat trick in the 8-0 win there. Toros were able to tie up Ajax last night, so they were able to escape with a point. And that shot from the point got stopped by Reed. Draw coming off to the right of the goal. Legacy trying to win it here in the corner from behind the net. It'll come around the other side here for Quinte. Looking for a lane to dump this out. It'll go tape the tape here to the other side as they try and get through. Legacy trying to stick to his man. There's a quick opportunity there for Cybolski, who couldn't shoot it. And now chipped aside by Keaton Legacy up here for Blake DeBow. DeBow had a man all over him. A nice play there by Cybolski. And Cybolski is going to dump this onto the tape of Nolan Lee, who has Gula on him. Picked up by Cybolski to Gula. Gula out in front for Cybolski. Had it tipped away from him at the last minute. Still not out of the zone, though. Cybolski with it. Shot. That hit the blocker hand of Parker Shaw. Went wide. Back to the line. They try and go for Clute. Clute's shot is bouncing in on net. It got stopped there by Shaw and cleared away down the ice. And it's going to have enough mustard to go all the way down for icing. Face-off will come off to the right now of Parker Shaw. Arda can't win the draw. Shot to the net. Skips in wide, and Parker Shaw will take that carom off the back end boards and cover it up. Face-off coming off to the left now. Chisholm to take the draw versus Arda. Alvarez in the corner. Trying to chip it around on the other side. That is up there for Adam Baker to try and get through. Late pass for Arda is broken up. In over the line they come now, and it's offside as Zach got brought in there by Davidson. We've almost reached the 5-minute mark here. 5:25 left to go here in period number 1. Falls down, an opportunity to take it to the net, but a nice defensive play to come back by Jackman. There's a shot that's not going to make it through. From behind the goal now, Sloan with it. Sloan uses the backhand to get it back to the line. A shot from number 52 will go in wide of the net. Cadiclo trying to keep it in, couldn't do it. Or he tried to get it out, pardon me. Bishop tries to get it over here on the other side against Dobbs. Owen Dobbs with a stretch pass now for Ethan Jackman to try and get around that defense. He will set it up there for McCaslin, but his backhand was weak to the net. There's a shot. Blockered off to the right there by Reed. Toros keep possession of the puck though, but Cadiclo lost control of it. And that is a nice play by Bishop, who kept it in. But this time it'll come away at center, and the first penalty coming up here for tripping. Face-off coming off to the right of the goal now against Parker Shaw. McCoy with it. McCoy over here to the other side. Trying to take a shot to the net. That gets knocked down. Trying to sweep it in. Right past safe. This puck out in front. Still loose from the side. Shaw trying to find it. And he'll get the whistle he was hoping for there in the Toros net. Face-off off to the right now of Shaw. Quick shot off the face-off. Is stopped there by Parker Shaw. And again kept in there by Quinte. Over here to the other side. Trying to go back to the line for an opportunity. It's going to be McCoy. A shot to the nice block there by DeBow, but it didn't get out of the zone. And Blake DeBow's got to try and get that block shot out of his right leg as he tries to get some motivation back in his legs. And this will be the opportunity to go, but he's going to go off the ice instead. Big block there by Blake DeBow here on the Quinte power play. Alvarez from his own end. Ricardo Alvarez fires out around the boards. It gets picked up there and out. Here comes an opportunity now to skate with it for Luke Boyes, but he lost control of the puck there at center, and it gets dumped deep behind the Toros net. Alvarez from behind the goal slaps it around. That'll get past Clute down the ice, and 50 seconds left to go now on the power play for Quinte. From their own zone, they go with a pass over here to the other side. Trying to stretch this over here. Here comes Clute for the opportunity. He's got to get around Alvarez. Clute out in front, taking aside there off the stick. Wrapped around and down the ice it goes. That's going to get stopped there by Reed in his own net as he drops it off. They'll start this with a lead pass to the other side. Bringing it in now is number 77 to try and throw it out in front there for Rashad. Can't do it. Number 52 comes in. There's a shot. Stopped there by Shaw, and he covers it up. Draw that's off to the right. Getting one there by the Toros. Hard around the boards by McCaslin. Number 52 keeps that in. Over here for Davis. Davis does his job to keep it in. The shot sent to the net. Toros 1 for 1 on the penalty kill, as that's going to do it for the penalty to Owen Dobbs. Trying to chip it around the defender. It's going to be an opportunity now for Arda to walk this out behind the goal. Arda sees a man out of front for McCaslin, and he can't convert. Quinte come back up with the puck again. It's again turned over to Baker. Adam Baker tries to walk this out from the corner. He gets taken into the boards. 2:05 left to go here in period number 1 of a scoreless hockey game here at the Rickard Arena between the Adam AAA Toros and Quinte. All points are big now with only 2 games left to go in the regular season. Here comes Bishop from his own end. That goes up into the Quinte bench out of play. Face off here in front of us. Dumped in there by Sterling. Trying to race after it in the zone. Arda's trying to show the speed here to beat it in behind the goal. Keaton Arda from behind the net. Got tied up but eluded the check. Guts it back to the line there for Dwyer. who sends one to the net. It's still loose there. It's a feet. Our dog can't convert from the side. Back up the other way come Quinte. Knocked down by Zane Dwyer, who's going to bounce this one in. An easy stop there for Reed. Leaves it behind the net. From their own zone. Pressured on there by Riley Brandt. Zane Dwyer is going to pinch in to try and keep it in the zone. He does his job. Now he has control of the puck. Dwyer with a nice back pass there for Sterling, who went for the pass, broken up by Davidson. Nice play again by Ethan Sterling, though. This could lead to an offensive opportunity here. Baker back to the line for Sterling, who kept it in. Sterling to the front of the net. Owen Dobbs has got to chase it in the corner. 45 seconds left to go on the clock. And behind the goal is Baker and Dobbs. Taken away this time by Quinte as they try and get this puck out. Dwyer from his own end. That went over his stick down the ice. No icing. Sterling has got to get around Davidson from behind the goal. Now picked up there by Ethan Jackman, who goes for the pass. It was in the tape there of Cadicolo. Couldn't go with it, but he still was able to get his backhand in there to chip it in. Now racing after it there was Cadicolo again and ran out of real estate. One more rush here for Quinte with 10 seconds left on the clock. They're bringing up Cybolski going to the goal. There's the shot. Cybolski looks for that rebound that gets cleared out of danger area, and that's going to do it for period number one here in the first period. Both teams had a power play, but neither team could convert. As we get ready for period number two, a little correction on the last comment from the first period. We only had one penalty in the period. That went to Owen Dobbs. So both teams didn't have a power play. Quinte had the lone one on the tripping call to Dobbs. So Quinte couldn't convert on their power play. Stays at 0-0 to go to the second. And now to start the second period, there's a turnover there for Adam Cadicolo. Cadicolo tries to get around the defender. Owen Dobbs with a nice job to cut that off. Leaves it there for Cadicolo behind the goal. Alvarez has got to come in there against Gula. From behind now, Davis picks it up. Drops it over here to the other side. Dobbs trying to help out. That'll come down the ice. Jackman's got to hustle after the puck as there's a Quinte defender showing the wheels against him. Around the boards it goes there for Cadicolo. Cadicolo with the opportunity to try and clear. Knocked down out of front. Trying to find it now is Jackman to get away. He's getting hooked and hacked and couldn't do anything with the puck. Cadicolo with a nice play to try and dump this in with his feet. And that is offside there to the Toros. Nice read there by Cadicolo to try and get through, but lost control of it. Number 52 with a pass broken up. Here comes an opportunity to walk in for Adam Cadicolo. Stopped there with the right pad of Reed, who was able to get his toe on it. Alvarez with a nice play to keep that in. Backhanded behind the net now. From behind, they'll get the opportunity to come back up the other way. That's going to go down for icing. Legacy's going to take this draw now versus Golly. From behind the goal, they try and set this up out of front, just over the stick there out in front of Boyce. As that goes down, it's going to roll right in here to Parker Shaw, who couldn't cover it up. He left it there for Cooper McCaslin behind the goal. McCaslin trying to set it up here on the other side. They're going to skate this out of their own zone. And it's going to be let up all the way by Keaton Legacy. Legacy shot. That just misses past the glove hand of Reed. Back to the line from DeBow to McCaslin. McCaslin pushes it into the left corner behind the net now. Clute from behind, getting pressured on there by DeBow. Late pass. Bishop's the only one back now. Shot to the net. Stopped there by Shaw. Still loose. Not for long. Parker Shaw is able to cover it before the garbage is able to get banged in. Face off, won by Quinte. That goes past the line and out. Scooped up now. Off the boards from number 5. Opportunity to shoot that puck. Steered off with the stick of Parker Shaw. Into that left corner it goes. Gets it back to the line there for Davis. He tried to shoot it. It couldn't get tipped out in front. They're trying to jam in from the left side of the net. And Shaw's having none of that. He covers it up. Face-off is off to the left of the goal. Opportunity now to kick it to his stick there was Adam Baker. Couldn't go with it. Zane Dwyer from behind his own net now. Dwyer trying to spin it around here for Riley Brandt. The intended pass was cut off. And now Cybolski tried to find it in the corner. Kept in there by McCoy. McCoy to the front of the net. Easy stop there for Shaw as he closes the hole and covers it up. Important draw here in the zone. Shot to the net. Nice block there by Dobbs. Still loose from the side though, and they can't jam it in. Nolan Lee slaps it around there for Dobbs. Went over his stick. Still stays in the zone. Blocker hand saved there by Shaw. And no rebound. Face off. Won by Quinte. It's a rolling puck. And Owen Dobbs is able to chip that away. Here comes an opportunity, but he's getting mauled there on the other side. From behind the goal now. Dobbs is trying to help out. Jackman with it. Try to get it back to the line there. Nolan Lee does his job to keep it in. Does it again. There's a shot to the net. Tipped wide by the defense. Adam Kadicolo from behind the goal. Kadicolo. Wrap around. Scores! Adam Kadicolo got stopped earlier on a breakaway. And that is what you get when you get another opportunity. You bury it into the back of the net. And the Toros have a 1-0 lead.
Let out the beast, feel the power increase. I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast, feel the power increase. Come on, I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me.
Face off here from center. Bringing that in over the line. It gets chipped deep behind the goal now for Hudson Bishop to fire that. Not out. It comes away at center now. Here comes an opportunity now for Scaletta. Hard off the board. Trying to get it around Cooper McCaslin. He will take it behind the net and set it up there to the other side. Back to the line again there for Scaletta. Shot goes wide of the net. Off the boards, and there's a shot that gets knocked down by Keaton Legacy as he looks for a lane to try and tip it out. Quinte keep it in the zone. Look for that pass out in front of the goal. And that's from the side of the net. Clute is going to try and keep this in here. This shot gets knocked down out in front. McCaslin trying to work over his man from behind the net. Again, kept in here from the blue line. From that right corner, it goes there for McCaslin to try and spin it around. Legacy picks up the puck here in his own end. Through center comes Keaton Legacy. Kent trying to take it to the shot to the net. Easy steer side save there by Reed. Luke Boys with it. Boys walking out, looking for a lane. Sets it over there for Blake DeBow. DeBow now with a drop pass taken away by Quinte. They'll come back up the other way. 2-on-2 rush. McCaslin's back, who blocks a shot. Cooper McCaslin from behind his own goal now with a stretch pass. It's over here to the other side for Luke Boys to try and get through. Lead pass now. It's an opportunity now for Whalen to bring this in. Whalen trying to get around Legacy. Whalen to the front of the net. Hits a man out in front of the goal, looking for the wraparound this time. Gets it back to the line, over the stick from the blue line and out. So back into his own end. He's got to retrieve it in his own zone. Riley Brandt trying to put on pressure here. From behind the goal, he does his job. Make sure that he made the defenseman rethink his opportunity. And here comes Cybolski in the zone. Cybolski, shot, stopped it with the right pad. Parker Shaw, but it's still loose there at the side. Not for long as it gets swept into Shaw, and he'll take a face-off. Face-off will be off to the right. Won by Quinte. A shot to the net. Right pad save by Shaw. Still loose in a left pad save this time by Parker Shaw. The right and the left pad were working on that play there for Parker Shaw, but the Toros have got to kill off another penalty as this one's going to go to Ethan Sterling. Face-off is off to the left of the goal. Gets it back to the line, looking for a shot to the front of the net. Rolls into Shaw and covers it up. A draw that gets one there. It's in behind the net there for Ricardo Alvarez now. Alvarez looks for a lane, finds that lane, dumps it down all the way down the ice and into the corner. From behind the net, he's going to scoop this one up. Looking for an opportunity to bring this around Keaton Narda now. That'll come out through center and picked up there by Alvarez. Hard back into the zone where it gets steered off to the right by Reed. Back up through center comes Rashad. Rashad couldn't go with the puck. Here comes an opportunity. Riley Brandt along with Legacy. Pass to Legacy. Was broken up on a nice stick as he got a stick in there. Keaton Legacy short-handed. trying to keep that puck in the right corner, but Quinte take it away out of their own end. Let out now with a pass now for Golly. Golly's trying to take this one to the front of the net now. Golly got followed into the corner by Alvarez. Kept in from the line. A tip goes wide of the net as Golly couldn't get a stick on that deflection net in front. Trying to get it back to the line again for Golly. Taken aside this time by Caden Legacy. Legacy trying to get through 3-on-1 and the odds are against him and lost the puck. Up through center now. Went over the stick there of Foley for the opportunity. Foley is going to let the defenseman start this up with a late pass. Brought in now by number 66, Cybolski. Back to the line for Scaletta. Scaletta's shot gets blocked. Toros pick it up. Look for that late pass. Instead, just dump it down. That'll do it. 10 seconds left to go on the power play. Clute will pick it up. Clute loses his footing. Cybolski helps him out with the puck, but he overskated it. Clute back to his feet, gets it over here for Whalen. Whalen trying to put this in the zone, bounces it in, stopped there by Shaw, and he makes sure that there's no rebound in front of the blue paint. Face-off is off to the left. One again in the offensive end by Quinte. A shot to the net, though, hit a skate and went wide. McCaslin has it. Cooper McCaslin tries to get around his defense with a backhand. Drops it in behind the goal now for Hudson Bishop. Bishop tries to get it out and couldn't do it. From behind the goal again now, Cooper McCaslin. Wrapping it around the boards from behind. Playing catch with it with Bishop. Kept in there from the line, though, by Davis. Cybolski from behind the net now. Cybolski does his job to get away, dumps it behind the net. An opportunity to stuff this in from the side, stopped by Shaw. Shaw's trying to find it. Toros get it. Here comes an opportunity to clear it out, and Jackman couldn't clear it out on that opportunity. From their own end now, Cooper McCaslin along with Dobbs. Jackman joining the fray as well. Owen Dobbs trying to help out Jackman to get the puck free, couldn't do it. Here comes an opportunity now for Levitt with a shot. Knocked down at the front. Hard around the boards and out. Kept in again though by Levitt. Here comes an opportunity to try and take it to the net, but it got taken away off the stick. Back up the other way they come, dumping this deep. Pass for number 52. Jackman's racing after it behind the goal now with Dobbs. Dobbs looking at in front. Owen Dobbs with that puck, trying to set it up in front, stolen aside by Quinte. Kept in there from the line. A nice play by Zane Dwyer to leave it for Jackman. Ethan Jackman making the moves. Trying to do something with that puck. Smart play back to the line for Ethan Sterling. Sterling tried to get around here on the other side. Taken aside there for Gula. Over his stick, and Chisholm couldn't keep it in either. Legacy picks it up. Keaton Legacy from that corner. Drops it back there to the line for Zane Dwyer. A shot to the net. Doesn't get tipped. Luke Boyes has got to hustle after the puck here in the offensive end. Ethan Sterling tried to keep it in. It's a 2-on-1 trying to come back the other way for Chisholm. Chisholm a pass. There's a shot that gets stopped there by Shaw. And we get a whistle as the net comes out the borings. Face-off will be off to the left now of the Toros end. Under 5 minutes left to go here in the second period. Your lone goal scorer is Adam Cadicolo as he scored on a wraparound from in behind the net. Luke Boyes is going to chip that past his man Scaletta behind the goal now for Legacy. Legacy thought about the wraparound, kept control of the puck. Sterling with it into the corner, pushes it there for Luke Boyes from behind the net. He was getting hooked on, helped with the puck by Blake DeBow. Back to the line for Sterling, who couldn't hold it. Davidson drops a pass now in over the line, comes Rashad. Rashad a shot. There's a catch there by Shaw as he drops to a knee and the glove comes up for the save. Face off won by Quinte. There's a shot to the net. Hit his own player right in front of the goal. It's going to get kept in again by the Red Devils though. Goes behind the net, taken aside there by the Toros and cleared out. From their own end it goes. Ardell with some nice pressure on Davis. Made him rethink that opportunity, but Ardell is offside. Ardell to take this draw outside the Quinte blue line. Won by Quinte again. Nice play by Riley Brandt to knock that down. Davis from his own end. Looking for a lane to try and split through. Davis finds that lane and now he's going to take it himself, but he's coming up there with Whalen though. Davis takes it behind the net, getting away from Alvarez. Davis with a puck in the right corner to set it up in front over the stick of everybody and back into the zone, scooped up there by Whelan. From their own zone, they try and cut through to the front of the net. The slap shot hit the side of the net, might have caught the outside of the post. Kept in again there, but now it comes out. It scored it out past the stick. From their own end now, Quinte tried to slap that in. Here comes an opportunity to race after it. The only one back there is Nolan Lee. And Alvarez does his job. As he turned his back, he was able to block it. There's a shot, gets blocked also. Backhand shot this time. Right to the front of the net. It hit a stick. Shaw was going the other way. And the Toros catch a lucky break as it rolls past the blue paint. From their own zone, they start it. Riley Brandt digging, trying to get it free. Kept in there by Quinte. A shot to the front of the net. A backhand shot. Shaw closes up the legs and covers it up. Face-off will be off to the right. It's a scramble draw to try and get it back to the line now there for Levitt. Levitt puts it in the corner, taken aside there by the Toros as they look for a lane. It's a pass there for Adam Kadiklo. Kadiklo and Jackman bringing it in, but they couldn't get a pass over there to each other. Kadiklo trying to help here on the other side. Knocked down by Hudson Bishop from center. He dumps that in right to Reed, who's going to make the easy stop. And Reed sees Owen Dobbs coming in, so he's taking no chances. He's going to take another draw in his own end. 1:48 left to go here on the clock. Quinte are skating away with his puck. Trying to get it over here for Rashad. They get it there, but it went over the stick at the last moment. From behind, they try and set it up again over the stick of Dobbs again. Clute with it from center. Clute will get it over here now for Scaleto's pass. Ethan Jackman from his own end now. Jackman from behind the goal tries to backhand it away. It comes away at center. Back up comes Ethan Jackman. Jackman trying to cut through the net. He'll take it. Shot goes wide as it hit a stick. Taken aside now on the other end. Backhands it out over here for Clute, who backhands it there for Rashad. Nice defensive play there by McCaslin to come back and knock it away. Last minute of play left to go on the clock here in the second. Scaletta from behind his own net. Leads us out with a stretch pass. Knocked down at center by Ethan Sterling, who dumps it back in. Davidson tries to get through here on the other side. That's okay. Blake DeBow dumps it deep to himself. Legacy's in there as well. Taken aside by Quinte. Get it up there for Davidson. Over here to the other side. Now they bring this in. Here comes Rashad. Rashad with a shot. They hit a stick and went wide. Back in behind the goal it goes. 25 seconds left to go on the clock here in the second period. Over the stick. Right in front of the goal. Back up the other way they come. Here comes an opportunity to go after it for Luke Boyce. Boyce had to split through Davis and couldn't get through. And we're getting a penalty coming up here to Quinte. Face-off is coming off now to the right of Reed. Chipped away. Here comes an opportunity for Foley. That goes up and out of play. 5 seconds left on the clock. That should about do it for period number 2 here at the Rickard Arena. Your only goal scorer was Adam Kadiklo, who started off a couple minutes into the second period with a wraparound goal. Parker Shaw's been strong when the moments have come there for Quinte, but we've still got one more period left to go here at the Rickard Arena. Toros try and build on a 1-0 lead. It's going to be a face-off between Arda and Cybolski to start off the third. Toros still have 1:40 left to go on their power play. McCaslin takes it behind his own net. McCaslin looks for the pass here on the other side. That is going to find Ethan Jackman. Jackman trying to cut in here for the opportunity. Looks for Kadiklo, takes it himself. Ethan Jackman back to the line for McCaslin to try and set this up. It's an opportunity now for Kadiklo behind the goal. Set up in front for Jackman, who can't convert from the side of the net. Now Arda there for Kadiklo again. McCaslin over there for Jackman. Ethan Jackman pushes it off into the right corner now for Dobbs, and behind the net now. Arda out in front. McCaslin, quick shot, right pad save by Reed. And cleared aside. Down the ice into the corner goes Jackman after it. Ethan Jackman goes for the pass. Knocked down by Foley at center and dumps it in. From behind the goal again, it's an opportunity to try and fire it around. Arda from behind the net. Taken away now by Golly. Golly looking in front. Golly is going to have two Toros players on him and behind the goal now. Taken us high by Ethan Jackman. Looks for the stretch pass. It finds Owen Dobbs. Dobbs takes a pass. He's got to get around the defender though. Sets it for Arda behind the net. Arda looks at it in front for Cadicolo. Keeps it to himself though. Arda back to the line. Over the stick of Dwyer and out. Dwyer's got to hustle after the puck. He's got Foley racing after him. Toros couldn't convert on their power play as out of the box comes the Quinte defender. From behind their own goal again. It's Dwyer over here for Riley Brandt. Brandt looks for the pass. It gets knocked down by Chisholm. Chisholm sets up Davidson. Davidson taking this to the net. Backhand wide. Into the corner now for Chisholm. Fans on his opportunity to pass it behind the net. Taken aside there. Kept in there from the line by Davis. A shot. Nice block there by Ardon. It gets cleared aside at center. Levitt from center ice dumps us in. It's a rolling puck. Cleared aside and out. From their own zone, they try and get this. And we're going to get a penalty. Face-off is coming off to the left now. One back to the line for Zane Dwyer, who will find Hudson Bishop. Bishop trying to control the puck, gets it down low. Here comes the opportunity to try and get it back to the line again for Hudson Bishop. Bishop will move it over here to the corner now. From behind, it goes to the back of the net. Got back to the line again there for Bishop, who tries to keep it in. He'll do his job, put it behind the net now for Keaton Legacy. Legacy's got to try and set it up. It's going to be Riley Brandt back in behind the net again. Legacy trying to walk this out from the corner. Legacy off the boards for Dwyer. Over his stick before he could shoot it, and Zane Dwyer regroups. Gets it back there for Bishop again. Hudson Bishop trying to chip this in against his man. Knocked down by Dwyer as he looks for a lane. Zane Dwyer is going to dump this deep, and we get an offside call. Face off here at the blue line. Toros trying to win this draw against Arda. McCaslin will dump that deep. Back in behind the Quinte net it goes. It's going to be Owen Dobbs racing after the puck here. Dobbs in that right corner it goes. Back to the line for Ethan Jackman. Jackman and Dobbs playing catch with it now. Dobbs to Jackman again. Jackman looked for the return pass and he gets chipped. Not out. Nice play by McCaslin. He walked the blue line and kept it in. Jackman will try and keep it in this time, and he does. Hard around the boards behind the net for Arda. Keaton Arda from behind the goal now. It's an opportunity to walk this out. He can't get it around Cadicolo. Wrapped around the boards. Kept in by McCaslin, who does his job. Walking out there. Tried for a pass for Jackman. Hit his skate. Jackman's got to hustle after the puck. And it's a nice defensive play there by Ethan Jackman to come back and take him away. Cadicolo trying to go after it now. Here comes an opportunity there for Dobbs. Owen Dobbs trying to get it there on the other side. From back and behind the net, Parker Shaw is going to leave it there. Looking for that lead pass over here to the other side. It's going to be knocked down here at center. Arda can't go with it. McCaslin will. Cooper McCaslin from his own end. Can't get it over there. Chipped away through center, and here comes Adam Cadicolo. Cadicolo trying to bring this in. Dumps it behind the net where Blake DeBow tries to race it. Take it into the boards and behind the net. Away comes Quinte with the puck again. Chipped off the boards and knocked down by Ricardo Alvarez, who dumps it in. DeBow lost his footing as he was racing after the puck. Number 52 from behind the goal. He's going to get stripped. Trying to get it away from the oncoming Keaton Legacy. Picked off there by Luke Boyes. Shot to the net. Doesn't make it through. Legacy picks it up now. Legacy back to the line for Nolan Lee with a shot to the net. Tip! And it's right to the side! They score! The Toros sweep it in. It might have been Boyes who finished it off, or their initial deflection might have squeaked past Reed, but either way, the Toros will take it. And they take a 2-0 lead.
Let out the beast, feel the power increase. I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast, feel the power increase. I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast.
It started with the shot in by Nolan Lee that got deflected out in front, and that deflection went right through the legs of Reed. I don't know if anybody was able to capitalize that in front or whether that initial deflection crossed the line. If it didn't, the goal is going to go to Luke Boyce sitting out in front of the net. McCoy trying to go out in front of the goal. McCoy shot, just missed off the right side. Kept in here again on the other end there by Blake DeBow. DeBow tries to get it out. We're going to get a penalty coming up here for hooking, and Chisholm is going to go to the box. Face-off is off to the left of the goal, trying to get it back to the line. McCaslin couldn't keep it in there for the opportunity. Back up through center comes Adam Cadicolo. Cadicolo from his own end gets it over there for Ethan Jackman to skate this in. Jackman trying to cut this to the front of the net, couldn't shoot it. Jackman will pick it up again and put it behind the goal now. Arda trying to help out on the other side. Ethan Jackman does his job at the blue line to keep that in. It'll roll out through center and picked up there by Cooper McCaslin. Over here to the other side for Jackman, who's looking for a lane for Owen Dobbs now. Dobbs puts the brakes on for Jackman. Ethan Jackman back for Dobbs. Owen Dobbs in behind the goal. Trying to set it up one time. Hit the side of the net. The mesh moved. I thought it went in to start, but it hit the back of the net. Ethan Jackman with it now. Setting it up in behind the goal. The big one-timer there by Cadicolo, but it hit the wrong side of the mesh. Wrap around our foot for Jackman just over his stick on the other side. Back up the other way they come. McCaslin from his own zone with a backhand pass over here for Ethan Jackman. Jackman's pass now for Keaton Arda, who tries to bring this in. It goes in behind the net. Hard around the boards. Zane Dwyer couldn't hold that puck in. Trying to race after it there was Ethan Sterling, couldn't do it. Here comes an opportunity out front, and it just tipped wide. Back to the line it goes. A shot there by number 5. That is Munnings who fired that wide of the net. Foley and his man collide there at the other side. 10 seconds left to go on the penalty now to Chisholm. Dwyer with a pass. It was in the feet there of Keaton Arda as he tries to dump it in. Davis from his own end now. Davis is going to start this with a pass. It's over here to the other side. Brought in there by Rashad. Rashad is shot. Stopped there by Shaw. Loose puck. And they score from the side of the net as Quinte get on the board, cashing in on a rebound to make it 2-1. Face-off coming here from center now. Now we're back to a one-goal game with still 6 minutes left to go here on the clock. Legacy tries to help out. Nolan Lee from his own end. Lee with a stretch pass now for Blake DeBow. DeBow tries to cut through to the net. It goes back in behind the goal again. Nolan Lee tried to keep it in. That's Alvarez is going to try and dump it. That's a late pass over everybody and goes for icing. Arda tries to win the draw. Comes away at center now for Alvarez. Tries to dump it in. That'll go behind the Quinte net. From behind the goal, they'll start this. Some nice pressure on there, but it's an elite pass now to try and pick it up on the other end for Nolan Lee. That almost went into the bench area, but stays on the ice. Here comes Davidson now. Davidson has Nolan Lee on him, takes him into the boards. That's a penalty. And no, it's going to be a Quinte penalty coming up here. I thought the penalty was going to go to Lee, but it's going to go to no penalty on the play. I guess just an offside call as the ref had his hand up. And over the line comes Davidson. A pass over there for Chisholm. Davidson fans on it. Into that corner right in front. It goes back to the line. A shot from the goal. Tipped out of front. Hit the post. And it's still loose. And kept in here on the other side. Klute keeps it in. Here comes an opportunity to send one to the net. Stopped by Shaw. Still loose from the side of the goal. Parker Shaw trying to find it. The defense trying to clear it. Nobody can do it. Wrap around out of front. trying to jam it in from the side. Parker Shaw with a right paddle down, trying to get that puck out, and we're going to get a whistle. Face-off won there by Quinte. Back to the line for Munning. Munnings keeps it deep, back in behind the net. Munnings is trying to keep that in here. McCaslin trying to get Cybulski. Cybulski trying to do the damage. Trying to go back to the line for their Munnings, but Whalen keeps it. Backhand side of the net. Left pad saved there by Shaw. He got his toe on it. Trying to clear it up. Can't do it. All Quinte now looking for the equalizer. It's been all Quinte since they made it 2-1, but here comes Adam Cadicolo. He chips it away. Here's Munnings with it now. Munnings will fire that away. Comes an opportunity here for Cooper McCaslin to try and get it there for Owen Dobbs. Over here to the other side, it's a battle on the puck. It comes free. Davis with it. Looking for that stretch pass to the other side. He's going to try and take a shot to the net. Blockered away there by Parker Shaw with ease. Here comes Owen Dobbs now. Dobbs tries to get it there against Cybulski. Trying to start a 2-on-1 the other way. Foley fanned on it. Jackman taking Foley off the puck from behind. McCaslin wraps it around. Kept in by McCoy though. Over here to the corner now for Whalen. Whalen trying to get around Hudson Bishop in the corner. Bishop trying to keep him there. We have 3:50 still left to go on the clock in a 1-goal game. Wrapped around the boards, kept in there from the line by Levitt. A shot, hit a player, rolled into the left. From behind, they try and steal it away with McCaslin. Jamming it in from the side, and we're tied at 2. Legacy to take the draw now. Dumped in over the stick of Ethan Sterling. Into the zone comes Quinte with a centering pass. Knocked away there this time. Trying to chip it away here on the other side there for Keaton Legacy. Went over his stick. Knocked down by Clute. Clute bounces it off the boards here on the other side. Zane Dwyer trying to get rid of it. Put back in there by Sloan behind the net. Quinte are in offside right now. Ethan Sterling from behind his own net starts this. Late pass. Knocked down out of front by Blake DeBow. DeBow trying to get up there with Keaton Legacy. DeBow chips it to himself. Blake DeBow follows it behind the net, sets it up in front, over the stick at the side. Nice play to keep that in by Sterling. Nice play again by Ethan Sterling. He keeps that one in. Legacy took his man into the boards with no penalty. Legacy still trying to get it. Trying to get it back to the line to the front of the net, stopped by Reed. Face-off is off to the right. Ardagh tries to win it. It's a scramble draw, won by Quinte. They're trying to start 2 up the other way, and here comes Chisholm. Chisholm trying to fire it. That went wide. Now for an opportunity to walk it out. Goes back to the line for Munnings. Munnings a shot to the net. Hit an old player. Back in behind the goal goes Chisholm. Chisholm trying to walk this out. Taking off the stick. Wrapped around the boards. Kept in by Munnings with a shot. Tipped just wide. It hit Nolan Lee's skate and went wide of the net. Around the boards it goes. Chipped away. Here comes Riley Brandt after it. Brandt trying to set it up in front. Just missed on the other side. Nice defensive play there by Davis. Leads back the other way for Chisholm. Chisholm trying to get through to the net. Couldn't shoot it. From the side. Fanned on that. Under 2 minutes left to go now. Into that corner is Nolan Lee. Chisholm behind the net. Right in front of the goal. Taken away there by the Toros as they try and chip it out. Kept in by Munnings though. Nolan Lee hard around the boards. Munnings keeps that in. Munnings fires it wide. Takes a carom out in front now for Rashad. Rashad with a tap pass at the side. And Chisholm couldn't get a stick on it from the right side. Into that corner it goes again. Out in front. Davis is going to keep this in with a shot. Fanned on it. Adam Baker tries to steal it away. Baker. And that's going to be a penalty coming up here to Quinte. Ardagh trying to get through. Touched up by Quinte for the penalty. The penalty belongs to number 17, Davis of Quinte. Toros are going to be at least on the power play for the rest of the game. From their own end, Whalen trying to bring this in with a backhand pass. It's off the side of the net. Out in front, goes over the stick. Shot from the line. Goes in wide. Toros picking that up. Last minute of play of the third period. Here comes an opportunity to go with Owen Dobbs with a pass. Chip deep down the ice. No icing. Ardahl racing after it. Chipped around the board to try and get it out. Ethan Jackman does his job to keep it in. Here comes an opportunity. Set to the front of the net. Kept in by Cooper McCaslin. McCaslin over here to the corner. Picked up by Quinte, and they'll fire it away down the ice. Parker Shaw isn't going to let it hit him. Ethan Jackman gets it. Back here for McCaslin. 25 seconds left on the clock. McCaslin fans on his pass. Gets it back again. Cooper McCaslin hard around the boards there for Adam Cadicolo. Cadicolo trying to get through on the other end with Dobbs. Under 10 seconds left to go now. One more rush here for Cooper McCaslin. McCaslin taking this to the net. Pass! Scores! Ethan Jackman in front of the net. Stuffs it in. And the Toros score with 3.9 seconds left on the clock.
Let out the beast, feel the power increase. I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast, feel the power increase. Come on, I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast. Ready? Let's go. We ready,
I believe that might have been Keaton O'Donnell that got the goal with 3 seconds left, and the Toros can celebrate their first win over Quinte this season. It had to come in dramatic fashion. They had a 2-0 lead, and they let it slip away in the third with 2 quick goals by Quinte. But that last power play that the Toros had, they took advantage, and they needed all of that power play with 3 seconds left. They stuffed it in front of the net, past his man, and the Toros pick up 2 big points and hopefully some momentum heading around the playoff corner. Thank you for watching on this Friday night. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman, with the video done by Bar Down Style.